My mother, bless her, she was wonderful. She used to come over and help me. She was fantastic. She used to come over and scrub the floor for me. What happened? We were living in Sunny Gardens, and the old girl that she lived in Dutton Hill Lane. It wasn't her house, but she's rented there. A middle-aged, I think she was I don't think she was a married woman, and she had chickens floating around on the ground floor, and it was parquet flooring. So we managed to get her out, and there was a man down the road, and she wasn't much of a godsend in that part of the housing, and he got her out. He said, "I'll get her out. Give me £100, I'll get her out." So he gave him £100. He did get her out, and we had the floor all done up again, lovely parquet flooring, but the chickens ruined it. So that's how we got back to Dunhill Lane. In Dunhill Lane, yeah. Ian was born, no, Dave was born in Cricklewood, in a private nursing home. Oh dear. Ian. That was David. Ian was born, I remember going to the hospital, had two black eyes. I fell down the steps or something. And I remember going to the hospital and they said, "Don't worry, her husband didn't do this, she fell down the steps." Then came Andrew, bless him. Ian was born with white hair, the only child in that nursing home with white hair. The white tight curls. Amazing, they made such a fuss with him. "Come and look at this white-haired baby." White curls, lovely. Oh, should have written it all down, darling. I've forgotten a lot. Yeah, I can remember. There's such a lot I must have missed, honestly. Well, nobody knows it but me. I lost my aunt. She was like a second mother to me. Annie, her name was, and I thought, well, it can't mean. I must give him some sort of name. So that's why I got Andrew, because it was Anne, the beginning of her name. She never had children. She had 7 children, but wasn't able to rear them. I don't know why. And she was like a second mother to me. And I thought, if been a girl, I'd have probably named after her, you see. But because there was nobody after, so I thought of Andrew, a little bit half of her name, that would remind me of her. And I like the name anyway. Annie, Nechama. No, my name was Natalie to start with. When Natalie was born, my mother changed it to Nechama, Natalie. Nechama. Should have been Natalie. Nechama. And the equivalent was Annie. Don't ask me, I've often wondered why. Something to do with the Hebrew religion. My grandfather's name, who I was supposed to be named after, his name was Nathan, Nochem. So when Natalie came along, it changed from Nochem, which is the equivalent to Natalie. That's how. We used to name after the dead sometimes. But funny. And we all pleased our parents. Probably today we wouldn't have done all that. The first shop in Ealing, Danny was working in a shop in West Ealing, not West Ealing, in Ealing proper. And he knew the area and he had a lot of customers coming to him, so he thought he might as well have a shop in Ealing. It's not and then we wanted to live in Ealing. We thought we were going to live in Ealing at one time. But it didn't work out. Why, I don't know. We went to see a house in Ealing, and it didn't work out. But then we found the house in Dutton Hill Lane, and really it was a lovely house. I wish you could have seen that house. We used to sit and watch television in the hall. We had a lovely fireplace in the hall, a modern fireplace with glass doors. And we used to sit and watch television there. It was like a big hall. And in the morning room, we had a old-fashioned, it was built-in dresser, because it was a very expensive house at one time. And that was our morning room. We used that, like everybody else would use a kitchen. And the kitchen was our cooking place. another square pushed back. We had the upper part. It was up the stairs. We had to go a big flight of stairs. I remember I was pregnant at the time, and I was a reception up and down those stairs. I was going up and down those stairs, pregnant. The stairs went up, and underneath there was a space, and Grandpa built it up as a wash like a hairdressing, and let it to. Funny enough, his brother-in-law was a barber. He was a barber. It didn't work out with him. He wasn't paying any rent. We got rid of that. Then Grandpa opened it up we sold jewellery, fashion jewellery, and Auntie Rosie used to run it.